Hello YouTube. Today I'm gonna show you the best programming tools a programmer must have. So first we have the Microsoft Visual Studio 2012. I have the Express version because it is a free version from the Microsoft official website, or you can download it from any other website that is available on the internet. So wait for the starting, and first we have a digital IDE, a smart looking IDE for us, and let's see what we have. So you can gain help from the Microsoft official website on the latest news, and what's new you can go to directly to that feature, and you can see what's new in those languages. So let's see what we can create on this Visual Studio. We have three main languages. They are Visual Basic, C# and C++ based. So basically Visual Basic is the base of Microsoft Visual Studio, so it is very good software. So let's create a Windows Phones application, that is SDK based one from the Windows SDK that is usually installed from the Visual Studio Express setup and the Visual Studio setup. So for the creation you must press the new project button, and you must type the project name, and you got to press OK. So it might so after some time the creation of the project will be completed, and it will be completed on the time will be depend on your CPU memory and the RAM memory. So since the Windows application IDE, so you have a toolbox, properties menu, and a solution explorer for the solution that you have created on the project. For the project you have to select the create directory for solution, and you can skip it. When you skip it, there is no project folder for the solution. So I have many projects here, they all have a folder for the solution, so you can easily learn it from ebook and from view help on the help menu of the Visual Studio application. So let's get to the next application review. So this asks to save no. It takes some while to close the application because it is using some RAM from your resources. So the next is the Codmo Studio, that is usually released by the Netbeans for creation of classes from different types of languages. So first we are going to create a Visual Basic class, and it can be done by here. So that's the method. Then you can import and export files from the different types. You have Visual Basic classes, Flash actions, scripts, setup scripts that you can create, and it can be accessed by the So you have another products from Netbeans, and so the next product is the MonoDevelop. It is a mono product, and we have it from the Unity product by the Unity. So this is the Unity version, but we can create also C#, C++ and Visual Basic codes from MonoDevelop. So let's get to it. So this is typically used for console applications, but you can't create Windows Form applications, and you can create empty projects. That is not useful. And packaging, they are not included, so let's go. Now I have created an application called console, and let's see how it acts for the code. The MonoDevelop has a really good debugger, so let's see how it do. So you can see it is completely true, and you can, I think, when you build it, it directly goes to your project. So, and you have other languages like C, C Sharp, NUnit, IL. They are not languages, but some of them are really languages. So you can create language-based projects from the MonoDevelop. And this is the unit version. You can download the full version from the internet, or you can pirate it. Next is the Netbeans IDE. Netbeans is the Oracle one, that is for Java, mainly for Java, and C and C Sharp also can be downloaded for C and C Sharp on the netbeans.org website. Netbeans get much use of your resources like RAM. That's because it's used some time to start its IDE. So Netbeans IDE is really simple, but you have many windows. They make your RAM more used. So we can create a new project from here for Java, Java FX, Java EE, and many other platforms from Java. So Java Web, Maven, and they can be downloaded on the Netbeans website. For the full download, it might be 200 MB. So Java application creation is so easy. So the language is too hard, but the application creation is too easy when we have JForm. JForms are really interesting, like the Windows form, but having a different theme. So if you know Java, you can insert codes and you can debug it from this one. And so the background is scanning for projects that we can't access the running. After the scan is completed, let's see how it the Java application 9 run. So it is running now. Nothing happens that because there is no codes in the code snippet on the Java application 9.java. So I close that application and let's directly go to the next application. Next is the Eclipse. That's the base of Java. So that's the, I think, oldest one from the IDEs for Java. So it's an official one from Eclipse. So it's an open source. That's why we have ADT bundle. That is the older version, not the Android Studio for Android development that I'm gonna review. But it is the same as the Eclipse IDE because it is just having the SDK of Android, so it also takes a while to launch. For that, I'm gonna review the Notepad++. Notepad++ is a simple application that based on your language that you have selected on the file creation. So we have tons of languages from here. If you select it, you can type here and it works according to this. So there's nothing to review on here, and you can save it to your file format that you are going to type, and when that is completed you can have the Eclipse. The Eclipse can be also downloaded from the Eclipse IDE.org or something like that, the website eclipse.org. So it is based on Java and C#. So if you know Java, you can produce it. This is a program that I have created, and it also have a debugger which is really good. That is on the console window that you can see it. So let's close. Now the ADT Eclipse is same, that nothing to review on it, and the other ones are hackers. So we have the .NET Reflector from the .NET libraries, that you can edit .NET libraries and access their hidden features, and Redgate Software Ltd is their publishers. So I think if you know the language, you can directly go to it. So you can select the language that you're going to do, and the hacking is really simple. And the Resource Hacker is a really good application for a hacker that it can hack many things, like everything. So there's nothing to review with that. And Cheat Engine is the last thing that I'm gonna review here. Cheat Engine is a simple application, but it is very hard to identify the bytes and hex values. Like, you have many things that I also can't understand. And D3D like device, you can edit game settings that are stored on the RAM of your computer. So today I have reviewed 10 applications which are programming tools. So thanks for guys watching. Don't forget to subscribe.